every time we drive our car, we're kicking out, several pounds of CO2.
Transportation accounts for 16% of carbon emissions, and the United States gives out the most.
So, we're using a lot of it for transportation, kicking out for transportation, power source for electricity.
Electricity and heating account for 44% of global carbon emissions.
These other gases that have more warming potential because it's far more concentrated than, say, methane or nitrous oxides or the CFCs. It's difficult to assess the amount at which water vapor plays in the global warming effect because it's always been in the atmosphere, and it's very difficult to, we know the water cycle is changing, but it's difficult to attribute anything to that. It's very hard for scientists to to make a comparison and say this is the contribution of water vapor. But without CO2 and water vapor in the atmosphere to act as greenhouse gas, the planet would be below freezing every night. And so a lot of people think that global warming or the greenhouse effect is a bad thing. It's not. But what has happened is, over time, it's like having the world with a blanket around it that kept it warm at night. What we're doing, because of our activities on the planet, is we're increasing the CO2 in the atmosphere. That's like putting another blanket or two around the world, and it's making it warmer. It's making the air warmer, it's making the sea warmer, and it's making the land warmer. And carbon dioxide is the one that kind of gets the most blame because it's one that we have been responsible for kicking out the most and still are kicking out a lot of it without trying to do much to drop the concentration down.
Industrial factories are barely regulated, as the government only sees the money, not the problem. The world is slowly running out of water, as it is being consumed by factories. Yo, dude, do you know how you're hurting the environment?
No, dude.
Well, first, you should carpool with someone, reduce the carbon emissions. Second, you're just littered, and that can be a pollutant. And third, that should be a recycling. Not only are these carbon emissions bad for the environment, they're also bad for human health as well. These carbon emissions can cause headaches, fatigue, respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular illnesses, gastroenteritis, cancer, nausea, and skin irritation. It is not too late, however. Little things such as recycling, carpooling, or picking up trash go a long way to helping our environment. As Pharrell Williams said, we only have one home.